Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Welcome back to the Thursday grind, aka the Monday grind as well. And we're back again because we've just got so many bands in the queue waiting to go that if I don't put on more than one show a week, we're really never going to get through it all. And it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And that's kind of what happened when I first started this channel. When I first started this channel, it wasn't just for grind band. It was for any underground band, bedroom band, things like that, who just wanted a review, people who don't normally get YouTube videos made about them, you know. I wanted to give those people a chance to get talked about because I was in a one-man band, an underground band, and I wanted people to talk about my band in a similar way. And I just thought, man, it'd be so cool if there was someone out there who did that for the underground band. So I started doing it in lockdown as well because I was bored and didn't have anything better to do. And then I started getting so many bands making submissions that there was just no way that I was ever going to get through it. There was one point where I had like 450 bands waiting to go in the queue and just more and more coming through every single day. It was just never going to happen. And since then, like in the last, I don't know what it is, year or so, I've kind of stopped doing that for all those different genres. I was doing everything from really kind of hard rock all the way through to extreme death metal and everything in between, and having a real smorgasbord. And I was enjoying it for a good amount of time. But then it became a time where I was doing so many bands that it seemed like the bands weren't really that interested in me doing the videos for them, and bands that had made a submission were waiting months and months in the queue, and I think it had kind of gone off the boil for them by the time it actually came around. The video had been out for months and things like that, and it just wasn't working out too well for me. I was starting to lose interest in that as well. So we've gone all in on the Monday grind pretty much. I still love doing the exclusive submissions, and that's still open on the website. If any band wants a review, any underground band wants a review and wants a video made about them, they're welcome to do it on this channel. But other than that, you know, it's all about the Monday grind. And I've done that because I absolutely love making the Monday grind. I don't mind doing that for free. It's an absolute labor of love, and I enjoy it every single week. It pumps me up every Monday. It's something to look forward to, and I know other people are looking forward to watching the videos and what I do with it as well now. So that's really, really cool. I get a good buzz from it all. That being said, the grind queue now is starting to get like the original queue was, where it's just filling up way too fast, and I'm not going to be able to get through all the bands pretty much. It's just going to keep filling up. And, you know, we're getting more popular, more bands are finding out about the Monday grind. And anyone who's in a grind band who's got a video wants to get on this channel and on this show because there's pretty much zero other outlets for you to do that. There's Gore Grinder and things like that where you can just upload your video. But in terms of someone talking about your music and getting jazzed up about it and giving it a spin that way, I don't know of any other grind channels that are really doing that. So, you know, we're going to get more and more videos. Keep coming. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep putting on more and more grind shows throughout the week, though. I'm not. I think that's going to kind of get a bit too much in that way. So I'm not sure what to do going forward. We're just going to keep going as we are for the time being. But if the grind queue starts to get out of hand, and there's like 100, there's 60 bands in the queue at the moment. We're going to do 10 today, so we'll knock 10 off of that. But that's still 50 bands in the queue, and I'll get another 10 submissions in the week, so we'll be back up to 60 next week. But if it starts to get over 100 and 150 bands in the queue, and there's just zero chance of me ever going to get through them all, I don't know, we'll either have to do some serious QC and cut out some bands who, you know, just don't make the grade anymore, because we've been looking at some serious bands as well. But I do like to give those kind of rough and tough bands and weird bands a go as well. So I don't know, I'm going to have to figure something out, but we'll see how it goes going forward. But, you know, it's a kind of a good thing to have, a good problem to have, I should have, say, where, you know, you just got too many bands wanted to get on your show and giving them a spin. Today we've got 10 bands to give a spin. I've done a bunch of short bands. It's not all the short bands in the queue. It's some of the short bands in the queue. The longest track we've got is 1 minute 44, and that's going to be the opener, and everything after that is shorter than that. So we're going to have a nice blast today. There's all sorts of stuff in there. Grinding, death in, hardcore in, so we're going to have a right nice mishmash of stuff. The first band is called Extended Suicide. The track is called Monopatin 2. Let's start off with these guys. I was just thinking how nice that guitar is as well, and how different it is to have that kind of guitar in a band. Well, it's not in this band anymore, it's broken. I really enjoyed that. Nice harsh sound to it, great energies. Love the Tommy section breaking down. Very, very cool. Hated seeing the guitar being broken. Another new band to the channel, 6 Score with Nullwert. Loved it. Great sound, great energy, cool video. Nice one. Another new band to the channel, 6 Sinus Syndrome with Pathology Mania, which is a mouthful. Here we go. Low-ass guitar. Yeah, some nice effects on the vocals there as well. Just a great energy in this one, man. I love doing the 1 minute blasters when we get through 10 bands, because we just get absolute raging bands. Everyone sounds different, everyone's got a different thing going on with them, but you just straight through, you know, just like blast, blast, blast. Love it. Here we go. Keep it going. Love these guys, Beaten to Death. They've got new stuff out, which I'm loving to hear. Dalbane.
Bandet er i gang, ja.
Hvis jeg så Spellemannprisen sto der borte når jeg kom inn.
It's amazing how dialed back the guitars are in this latest stuff of theirs, and how upfront and kind of front and center the drums are and how natural they are as well. There's no kind of extra samples or kind of quantizing on all of that. It's just pure, straight, natural drums, but right up in the mix, the loudest thing in your face. And then those guitars out here kind of just crunching and muffling away. It's really, really different sound for a grind band. It works out sound. Closet Witch with a nice short one, Constantly Problematic. These guys go hard every single time. Trepan'dead, the zone is red. Here we go. Turn this one up. Crazy recording. Oh, it is a live record. I was wondering if it's a live recording or what. Because if they've done that for an album, that's a mad sound for an album. But no, it's a live recording. So there you go. That's why it sounds like that. Dope. This is Slug Gore, and I noticed we're going to do this music video that they put out a month ago today, but I've noticed that they've put a live show up from Slugfest, which is pretty cool, and we're going to check that out as well sometime in the future. We've never seen these guys live, so I'm looking forward to doing that in the future, but today we're going to listen to Wake Up Dead.
Wake up dead, you've lied, someone is looking at you. There's someone, the method, the worst living for life. Rest you get, we're upset, start looking up your guts. Stop putting and turning them not in your feet. Lose blood, sweet lose blood. There is no, it's no play. If you put your guns out, the lost goal of your life. Are you and so I dream? Not a boy's grave, the tired chance. Until there is rolling, you finally die. I know it's all a dream, but the body's grave. The tired chance, until you die. Wake up dead. Wake up dead. Wake up dead. Wake up dead. I know it's all a dream, but the Lord just quit. The tired gets until fade slowly. You finally die.
Go back to bed. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the live stuff as well. Looks like they put on a raging show. Man, the kick drum sound in that track just punched through like an absolute hammer. This is another new band to the channel, so we're getting a bunch of new stuff. Angst, is how we say that? Armed with Despise.
Your life,
one. So many bands nowadays are getting the low end right, or maybe it's the mixer and the band, but they're just getting that low end so heavy, so tight, so powerful. And aside from the guitars being nice and chunky and distorted, the bass is just powering through these latest tracks. I love to hear it. We like these guys, NOXA. This track is called Justice. There's so much punch on those drums, great low end.
Prosecution, disciplining, revolution, for intention. Will you stop silent connection? We want the truth, nothing to bullshit. We want justice, we know what we want. 我々の世界は腐った不当な制度と戦っており、今こそ立ち上がり大きな改革を進めなければなりません。Nothing to bullshit. We want justice. We know what we want. We want the truth. Nothing to bullshit. We want justice. Know what we want. We want the truth. Nothing to bullshit. We want justice. Know what we want. We want action. We go for the war.
Aside from the riffs and the energy that we love getting from the Monday grind, one thing that's happening over the time that we're listening to these bands is the quality of the recording and the mixing, and the sound of a grind band nowadays just sounds so amazing. They got punch, they got chunk, they got heaviness, power to the music. It's not just chaotic and fast and blasting. You can hear all the snare hits on the blast beats even. It's not just like... And it just sounds amazing. Every member of the band comes through with a clarity. So as mixing and recording has just got better with the digital age and over the years, and even bands at home now can do a really nice recording and come through with what would be classed as a professional sound in the past. Man, just bands sound better than ever. So you still got all the blasting riffs and the energy and all, what you want from the grind in terms of the energy, but it sounds better than it ever did. Absolutely loving it. Love these guys. Love this channel. Pluterus Rex, Paprika. We're going to finish off with these guys. Man, that's a quick 10 bands. Let's kill punk. Bass again. Yeah, those guys are so sick. What a vocal and what a vocal style to have as well in that band. You don't hear anyone like that other than those, the drunken kind of shouty, ranty guys. But it's not even really like that. He's kind of really ranting in this and going off. It's not just slurring and drunken and loose like that. He's kind of ranting into the mic, but with that drunken, loose style as well to it. Sounds so sick, and it's really buried back in the mix. You have to put your ear to it. You can barely hear what he's saying over the guitars and things like that, but I just love the whole overall tone of this band. Sounds amazing. Really, really cool. Man, that was a quick 10 bands for me. I don't know about you. How long have we been going? 22 minutes. Man, it's so sick when you can get through 10 bands in 22 minutes. Check out 10 different bands, 10 different sounds, 10 different energies, but all blasting and filling you full of that great energy. Nothing under like 180 BPM. Yeah, just absolutely killing it. There's loads of bands to check out as well. You might think, you know, if you're only listening to the main stuff that comes through, Knocked Loose and all those bands that are knocking around at the moment, you might think, man, there's nothing like grind about, because there's nothing in the mainstream even grind like whatsoever. But there is still a massive, massive underground scene for the grind, of all sorts of grind as well, from, you know, pure blasting grind through to the deathy stuff, through to the more hardcore edges as well. And we love to do that whole spectrum on this show. But yeah, just so much great stuff, all like raging bands, no cleans. We're not getting any singy parts or kind of niceness in this music. It's aggressive, it's harsh as hell. You might get a bit of a sludgy breakdown on the toms and things like that, but that's about it. You know, there's very, very little emotion as well in this music other than anger and just blasting out. So I just love to hear it. It fills me full of energy. That's why I love doing it on a Monday. But I hope you've enjoyed the Thursday grind as well this week. I think we'll probably do another one next week as well. I might put 5 bands on Monday again, and then I'll put another 10 back on next Thursday. We'll see how it goes, but that's been 15 bands this week, and the 5 bands we put on Monday were pure 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 quality. So if you missed that, go and watch that one, because there's 5 bands you've got to go and buy their whole albums from, because they're just killer bands. But there's been a bunch of nice stuff on today, and if you just love rattling through bands and checking them out and putting them all through on a playlist, there's nothing better than 10 bands in 22 minutes. Love it. Hope you're having a great week this week. I've already recorded tomorrow's show, and if you like riffy, real fast-paced death metal, old-schooly death metal from a 2-piece band who've done it all themselves and done a real nice job of it, tune in tomorrow, because that is a great video. I really, really enjoyed checking out that band as well. That's it from me. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.